Luigi not afraid. Whoa, what the? What's going on here? Mamma mia! Mario!
What is going on, everybody, and welcome to Mario Tennis for the Nintendo 64. This game came out in 2000, as you see, by Nintendo in Camelot. I never owned this game specifically. I have had the newer iterations of it for the Nintendo Switch, but this was the first game that I really rented heavily from Blockbuster when that was still a thing. And this game actually helped me get involved and know the basic rules of tennis. And then later on, it made me want to pick up the game, at least recreationally, and learn the real life, how to hit the ball and whatnot. But this game started my interest through it all. In this series, we're going to be taking on unlocking two specific players. It is ShyGuy and Donkey Kong Jr. As you see the two stars there. Mystery characters at the moment, but we already know who they are. And in order to unlock both of them, we have to get to the Star Cup in each, the singles and the double tournament. So let's go ahead and go for ShyGuy first, and because he's the singles one. And in order to do that, we have different types of players. We have Paratroopa and Boo are tricky players. I think Waluigi is a tricky, or no, he's a technique player. Wario is power, along with Bowser and Donkey Kong. And then you have the technique players like Toad and Waluigi, Daisy and Peach. I think then we have the speed characters like Baby Mario and Yoshi. I think those are the only two speed. And then the all-around, which are Luigi and Mario. For this series, let's go ahead, at least for this cup, and trying to get to ShyGuy, let's go ahead and use the speed player, and we're actually going to be using Yoshi in this. The reason I like to use the speed for the singles is because we get to move more laterally, and with singles tournaments, that's kind of more key here. So as we enter the Mushroom Cup in the singles bracket, we take on a tricky character in Boo, and what that means is that their shots move a lot more. So we'll have to get used to how Boo goes. And actually, before we even do a single serve, let's go ahead and change our camera to the player cam. So that way we're always on the bottom. That way I'm not messing with my control outputs. When we flip, after this game, we'll flip sides of the court. And so that way we're always facing the bottom. And as you see, it's already 30-0 or 30 love. Sorry. This is also going concurrent with the Backyard Soccer series. So if I say nil instead of love, that's why. So we're already at game point, 40 love, and there's game one. Each set consists of a best of 3, so that's why we're here in game 2, and they get what's called an ace, which means they were able to serve it and we couldn't return it. There's also return ace, which I'm hoping to pick up here. shortly. Can't do it on that one. We actually got a nice little volley, and a volley is when you hit the ball back and forth. Return ace is something that when he hits it over and then we're able to hit it over and they can't return it a third time like that. So just reverse it. So he gets an ace. If we would have made contact and he wouldn't have been able to hit it right there, then it's considered a return ace. And we just need to get out of his stretch, and there we go. We got 40-30, or 30-40. They always announce the serving score first. So it's 30-40, and it doesn't matter because we win the first match. One set match, which means the first two games in this case wins. As you see, they got 2 serving aces and no smash winners, which is the little stars down there. No double faults, where if you don't hit it in play twice when you're the serving player, it is the first time is a fault and you get a do-over. The second time is a double fault and the point goes to the opponent. And then, like I was mentioning, the return winners there. So each episode is going to be a tournament. So we just beat Boo. So we'll be taking on Mario and all around. And then if we get past Mario, then we got a couple Technique players to face against. So again, a single set match, best of 3 in the game wise. You can see the difference between the tricky player and the all-around player in Mario, but we're still able to get the opening point. And there we go. If we were the returner and we got that is what the returning ace looks like. But we're just able to move it to the corner. And that's what I like about in singles with using a speed character, is we can go from corner to corner and make it difficult for the other player to go. If we would have used a power player, we give up the speed. And an all around, they're good at everything, but not, they're not super fast, they're not super slow. They can return it and have some trickiness to it, but they're not reliant on it. So, you see, I think that was a smash point for us. And we're already at match point. So no return ace. Luckily, we didn't get a service ace on us. You're much more likely to get a service ace if you're using like a power or a tricky. Okay, so that wasn't considered a smash. Interesting. So we beat Mario and we are in the championship match. Let's go ahead and save just in case and continue the tournament. I've been having problems with recording. This is the 3rd time I've tried to record this tournament. That's why I wanted to save it at this point, so in case the recording goes a little wonky, I'm able to do so. But let's go ahead and take on Daisy. Now this is a 3-set match, which means we got to win 6 games. We got to win, or it's a best of 3 sets. I'm sorry. So the minimum that we have to win is 4. The max we have to win is 6 in the games department. And as you see here, we're just able to go side to side on them a little bit better, a little bit faster. And again, it's not anything against Daisy here. It's just our nature is that we're able to backhand it or forehand it to the opposite corner. She just can't recover in time. Technique. So, like we gave up a lob here. Smash. And again, just getting her to commit to one side of the court before we go oppo. But the downside is I can't charge any of my shots that she's able to do. But again, we haven't really needed to charge too much. Ooh, she did get that. I didn't think she would have. So we're going for 40 love. Smash. Okay. 30-15. I think that's the first point we've given up. Or no. It's one of the very few points that we have given up this match so far. Or in this tournament so far. There's the return ace I was talking about. And it's for set point. So now we get a chance to we get another set of service, and then we'll be the returner. Oh, and again, if it hits the net and drops in your space, it is a point for the other side. Counts as like a double bounce. But if it hits the net and goes over, it's still a ball in play. So I don't think we'll see it too much in this tournament. Yeah, she got smash available. Power up. Just got to get her to commit to a side. She's waiting on that, so let's go backhand. Backhand for the point. And 30-15. See, and that's what I tried to do last time. Get that. She was so committed onto the other side, I just hit it cross court. This is for game point. And there it is. There's game. I think one more and we win the tournament. So, like I said, I love this game because it teaches you the basics of tennis. Obviously, going out and playing the sport is a lot more fun. You get more hands-on experience, so you're able to know what is arcadey about this and what is real life about it. And I will say that as far as arcadey and cartoony as this is, they do a really good job about this, and that's what I love about these Mario sports games, Mario Golf, Mario Tennis, especially. They teach you the very basics, and then we get the point there, 40-15. Championship point, so match point, and since this is a best of 3 sets, there it is. Game, set, match for the Mushroom Cup using Yoshi. And unfortunately, fortunately for us, we'll be able to continue to use Yoshi. As each time we win a cup, we just move forward with that player. So in the next episode, we'll be taking on the flower. Well, let's go ahead and see the championship presentation here. But in this, we will be able to use Yoshi, and we'll be using it in a different area. Because the flower cup is a clay court. So we'll have to see how our speed helps us in the clay court of the mushroom or of the flower cup, but compared to the grass court of the mushroom cup. So that's going to do it for this episode, everybody. Great way to kick off 2025 and enjoy continuing to play these old Nintendo 64 type games. This was a fan vote that I posted on Boxing Day, and you guys wanted to see this, so I'm happy to play this. So it's different than when we go to Nintendo 64 playing Pokemon. You know, it's fun. I enjoy it, and I will see you all in the next episode. Peace.